welcome to another video of I have been left home alone and now I'm going to do something, not deranged, it's not the right word, I don't know, I'm going to do something unsupervised. Well, no, making pasta was supervised, because Dylan was supervising me. Alas. You want to hear a sad story? I have never carved a pumpkin myself before. I've carved one in like a group at school, but hi Kit Kat, please don't touch the tripod. I myself have never carved a pumpkin, which I think is kind of sad. And this year, I was gifted this magnificent little beast. So I decided, what better time than the present to do some carving. Now, unfortunately, I have no one joining me today. I think my lapel microphone's okay. Hopefully, it's not buzzing. That would be a shame. Be a large shame. But yeah, I have this serrated knife because I was told serrated knives are what you need. I know there's like a ton of seeds and yucky in the pumpkin, so like I put paper down. I know most people use trash bags, but I put enough paper down because I don't want to use a trash bag. Kit Kat, what are you doing? You're causing a ruckus. You're causing a ruckus on the filming set. I know you just kind of like... So I think I'm just going to kind of like just make the first incision. Oh, she farm. Oh, she farm. Oh. This isn't what's supposed to happen. Is it? I don't think this is how it's supposed to go. Am I like I know the knife won't like pop out through the other side and like destroy me, but I'm still okay. Now, okay. We have an incision. Okay, I know how. Okay, so generally I know how to carve a pumpkin in terms of like take the top off, carve what you want in it, scoop the insides out. I thought it wouldn't. I didn't think it would be this firm. Is it? Is it supposed? It's oozing gently. This feels like making pasta in terms of me like already going horribly wrong, except I have no one here to assist me, or at least mock me. Wow, this is... That felt firm. Hot damn. Okay, I'm just gonna try to... I've got a little bit of a thing started, so I'm just gonna try to, like, go around it and see if I can get it out. Maybe I'm making the hole too small, but I feel like I can make the hole larger if I need to. Oh! That's, that went in. Should I be using a larger knife? Should I be using a better knife? I don't know. I know they make pumpkin carving kits, but I didn't feel like that was necessary. Maybe I should have drawn a line to like cut around. Maybe I'll try that. This is my cutting line, kind of. I'm gonna have to make that bigger though. I can't really... Oh, but it's important with the top, but I've already started. Alas. I thought this was gonna go better. I don't know why I expected it to go better, but I just thought it would. The internet told me serrated. Do I have to, like... I don't know what I have to do. Okay, that's progress. We're just gonna take what we get and we don't get upset. I'm just gonna try to get some kind of outline and then I can go deeper if I need to. I thought I was gonna be less focused on Pumpkin, be able to talk more. Hopefully the furnace isn't too loud. That would be a fat bummer if it's just garbledy-gook. Or would it be a bummer? Oh, okay, that's something. Come on, you can't stay. So recently I saw the film Ron's Gone Wrong in theaters, which is one of the only films I've seen in theaters recently, because I'm not horribly keen on a room full of coughing strangers at the moment. It was actually pretty good. The last time before that I saw a movie in theaters was Green Knight, which was also really good. And then before Green Knight, I saw New Mutants and Tenet last summer. What a double feature. I saw those both back-to-back nights. I mentioned that. I made a whole video about that, because that's also when I made my parasocial relationships. I didn't form them, I made a video about them, just to be quite frank. I already know what the comments are going to be. Who's Frank? Why are you being him? You guys are silly. But I quite enjoyed Ron's Gone Wrong, gonna be honest. I went into it with low expectations. I was like, it's probably just gonna be another run-of-the-mill animated film, nothing too special to offer. And like, at the beginning, it felt kind of like, I was like, oh, is this gonna be kind of like Mitchell's versus the Machines-ish? And I loved Mitchell's versus the Machines. So I was kind of worried, because I was like, oh, are they just kind of like rehashing, or like, not rehashing obviously, because it's like it's not like a Bug's Life Ants situation where like it was actually copied. Same with like Book of Life and Coco. It's not like either of them copied each other. It just happens that they were animated movies that came out. Actually, I haven't looked into it with Book of Life and Coco. I assume they didn't copy each other, or I guess Coco copied Book of Life because Book of Life came out first. I assume that they didn't, but regardless, I was like, ooh, this is feeling a little too Mitchell versus the Machines for my likings thus far. But then it just surprised me, and it ended up being really good and pleasant. And like in some places where like throwaway jokes and like stuff like that would have been used just for like, oh, would have been used as like one-off gags. The film actually uses in really interesting and, I don't necessarily want to say insightful, but like it just uses them in creative ways that really, oh, that didn't puncture. I guess, oh, I can't puncture because it just won't. That's good that the pumpkin's large enough that I won't puncture. That's a really firm noise. But Ron's Gone Wrong was actually really pleasant, and like it had a good cast. It was relatively a celebrity cast, but still, like, though it was a celebrity cast of like good voice actors. Celebrity casting and voice acting is a problem because not everyone's a voice actor. I don't want to like use examples to be mean, so I might not, but maybe I'll give up. But like, not every actor is a voice actor, and not every voice actor is an actor. Like it's like I don't, live action actor, I guess is the way to put it. And that's okay. People have strengths. And like, that doesn't mean that you're lesser just because you can't do both, or that you are better in one than the other. But it you know, that's just how it goes. And I'm really scared this is gonna puncture. Also, like, I'm making sure my hand, like, when I stab in, I'm making sure my, like, I know how to use a knife. It's a nice sound. Oh! I feel so scared that this is going to burst at any second. Oh. But anywho, so I quite enjoyed Ron's Gone Wrong. Oh, this is, oh my gosh. Holy ho, ho, heave ho. I literally did it. I literally did it. That's what the inside of a pumpkin looks like? I mean, I knew that, but like, what? That's crazy. I need a spoon. I need a spoon. I'm limited. I'm tethered. How long have we? 11 minutes. That's not terrible. I'm hoping for sub half hour. Let's get a big spoon. Let's get a. Actually, I don't want a Panda Kit Kat because then I'm afraid I'm not gonna get the camera back in the right frame. Trust me. Ah, the cord. Trust me when I say that she's right there. Or don't. What am I gonna do? Oh! Frick! There's goo everywhere now. Can anyone remember what I was saying for me? Oh, Ron's Gone Wrong. Good cast. It has Jack Dylan Grazer, I think is his name. Ed Helms. I love Ed Helms. If you haven't seen Together, oh boy. I don't know what you're doing with your life. You're literally, like, not living. This is what the people do, right? They, like, you saw off the nasty bit, right? You saw off the nasty bit. Anyone want the nasty bit? It's yours. I don't know what to do with pumpkin seeds. I'm not gonna plant pumpkins. And, I don't intend to, like, make things with them. And I know, I don't know. I don't actually know. Why did I say I knew? Hi, Kit Kat, are you alright? This is nice. Jack Dylan Grazer, Olivia Colman's in it. Zach Galifianakis plays the titular Ron, which is actually pretty good. It's also really funny. Like, not like children's, like, okay, I don't want to diss movies targeted at kids that, like, know their audience and, like, are enjoyable for kids. But, like, there is something really masterful, though, about being a film that both adults, that, like, any age can enjoy. That legitimately any age can enjoy. There is something masterful about that. And I'm not trying to diss the ones that are targeted more specifically towards kids and, like, have less to offer for other age groups. But it's just impressive when you can do that. Is a spoon the right tool to get the guts out? I'm inclined to not think so, because guts don't just, like, pour themselves, like the pumpkin seeds. Like, that's a lot of seeds. I was not expecting that many seeds. I still don't know what I was expecting, though. I got off topic. But is there ever a topic in these videos? How do I get all the goo out? Do I have to, like... Is that how? Do I, like, gently scrape? I twirled it and ripped. I think that actually was a decent strategy. I don't want to touch it, though, because it's really yucky. I get it that this is like a get your hands dirty kind of activity, but I'm not exactly a get my hands dirty kind of guy. I do it when necessary, such as washing my Crocs. I do that. That's a divine ritual. But this just, pumpkin guts just ain't it. So while I do some carving, Ron's Gone Wrong is really good. And, like, it's nice because it's not like, I don't know, it portrays its themes well and can be really enjoyable. Like, Pixar has done this for a while, of, like, finding a way to make films that kids enjoy and, like, everyone else can still get something out of. But, like, I would almost argue Pixar's been, like, leaning adult in the past time, which isn't an issue, and it's not, like, to say that, like, kids wouldn't enjoy those films, but, like, this one I legitimately, like, am confident that a very wide audience can enjoy. And that is impressive. I really... This is just yucky. To be quite frank with you, I know I said I wouldn't be frank. It's yucky. Maybe I'm just showing how much of a city slicker I am by not liking the guts of gourds, but... I'm not crazy about the smell either. That almost actually made me gag. It's not a bad smell, but it's just not one I'm fond of. And, like, I don't mind pumpkin pie. I don't really get pumpkin drinks because I don't really get drinks. Kind of a water guy. Okay, let's just take this in here and just the edges. Let's just do a bit of thing. How do you get the inside clean? How does that work? 'Cause, like, the guts, like, stay. I'm doing something wrong, I know that. But, like, what the heck? Jocelyn, you cannot come up on my lap right now. Maybe if I get a fork and, like, twirl it out like spaghetti? That might actually be the play. We're trying the spaghetti strap. I know there's such a thing as, like, spaghetti squash. Like, it's an actual thing. And I know that a pumpkin is not a spaghetti squash. But... it's still gourd. That's something. Every ounce that we get out is something. Let that be written in the history books. Let it be known that even though I am fully incompetent and cannot carve a pumpkin, let it be known that I did do something. Like, do I just... Like, it's so stringy inside. How do I get it to not be like that? Because it's not stringy when you, like, put the candle in it and all that. Like, literally, how does this work? Like, do I... Maybe I've been approaching this all wrong. Maybe I just have to do some more scraping. Ah! The lights went off. That's so sad. They're on a timer. It wasn't like I'm getting got right now. Oh, I never turned on this light. How's the lighting? Is this an issue? Because I never turned on the actual light that goes here. I think there's enough light. Because I feel like this would just make it worse. That's not the light that I wanted. I don't think it makes a difference. It's spooky time. We're going to have some more atmospheric lighting. And by atmospheric, I mean slightly dimmer. Anyways, how's everyone doing? Are you enjoying the show so far? You know, as a wise man once said, don't answer because I don't want to know. That's right, you guessed correctly. It was Gandhi. Gandhi said that. Okay, so we're getting a little better in terms of the top. Because, okay, so I do, like, the scraping is the strat. With a knife, to be specific. The scraping with the spoon was, not exactly where it was at. I'm going to try to just... No, I don't have homework I could be doing. I'm fine. This is a perfectly reasonable activity to be spending my time with. Oh! Sorry, I didn't, like, hurt myself or anything. I just, like, gently punctured this side. I can't believe I actually got the top off. I really thought I was going to struggle, like, forever with that. I thought that was going to be where the video, like, started and ended. Not that I actually thought that, but, like, as soon as it was harder than anticipated, I was like, oh boy, this might not be as smooth sailing as I anticipated. And this hasn't been smooth sailing, but I've also been able to conquer it thus far. Other than, I don't know the technique for, like, scraping. I knew at the top, you literally just, like... No one teaches you how to scrape the inside of a pumpkin. It's just so yucky. I'm not afraid to say it. It's just really yucky. This is, okay, it's like actually almost there, I think. I wish I had a flashlight so that I could, like, see the inside better and, like, see where it is still stringy. I think the bottom I'm gonna have to carve with the spoon. This is... Oh! Yucky. Is this fun? Is this entertaining? Was making pasta entertaining, though? I have to ask myself now for, like, the bar of content. And it's more of, like, did I enjoy making this? Did I have a decent time mucking around? And most times the answer is yes, and, like, sometimes when the answer is no, I don't make that video, such as when I didn't make my favorite movies video and I made noise instead because I was like, oh boy, I don't feel good about this video anymore. Oh, I did it again. It's fine, there's no damage. But yeah, so like I know when I'm not having fun, which is good, because these videos are supposed to be fun. I'm not doing them for the fame or the attention. Um, if I was, I would be like vlogging every day and I don't know, abusing my children. Are family vlogs still a thing? They probably are. Remember Daddy 05? That was a rough time. That was a rough time in life for everyone, I think. I like to joke that in 2020 whatever, whenever someone says a year, I just like to joke that that was the year I peaked. But I don't think anybody peaked that year. Um, I don't know what I'm going off about. But I think every year now I'm legally obligated to release one video that is over an hour that is just me suffering. Last year, it was the Kingdom Rush speedrun. Side note, they took that off of speedrun.com, so I don't know if I have to resubmit, or if they're just like, this kid didn't actually, do it fast, so screw him. But I don't know why they were so mean like that. Like, they didn't even send me an email like, hey, we've deleted your run for this reason, because you smell bad, and you said mean words in it. And I don't even think I said mean words in it. But yeah, it was really not cool of speedrun.com to do that, because I slaved away for that. I don't think there's a single soul who watched the whole thing, which I don't expect you to. But, when Dylan went to bed, that was cruel. It was cruel. Looking at you. It wasn't actually that cruel. If I had any, if I was less stubborn, I would have also went to bed at that point and just been like, well, we gave it our best try. Why did I think I could pull out the guts? Why did I think I could pull out the guts? If I had any sense about me, I would have quit at the same time Dylan went to bed. But no. And we actually had a fun day afterward. I went to bed at roughly 5 or 6 a.m. I forget exactly what time I ended, because we started the speed run after I finished working a full shift. So like I was working at least until 10. Then we had to get snacks and we had to get ready and all that. So like we didn't even start till like, maybe we started at 10 or 11ish, and we were like, okay, it'll be like 2-3 hours. It's a late night, but oh boy, were we wrong. And then boom, it's 6 a.m. whatever it ended up being. Maybe it was only like 5:30. I'm still awake. I'm borderline sobbing to myself at my computer. Those last moments where I'm like begging, like, please, 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 please. Like, a similar thing happened when I did Minecraft for a little bit with like a group of friends. Towards the end, I stopped doing it because it stopped being funny. But there's 7 parts, and the last one's called Fall from Grace, and that one I would argue is a similar character arc if you want more content of me borderline sobbing at video games. I don't do Let's Plays anymore because I feel like they are just not what I want to do, and if I don't know, they just. It's not that like people who do Let's Plays are like it's lesser content, but just to me it's not something that I'm interested in doing because it just feels like I don't have that much to add, because it is just me playing video game, which you can watch anywhere. This is still a little bit stringy. It's not as stringy, but it's still a little bit stringy. Maybe I'll do Let's Plays again at some point, but don't hold your breath unless you are holding your breath, in which case could you not hold your breath? And also, if you do really desperately want them, I guess just comment, because like, I don't know, most times I am just screaming into the void, and then for whoever sees it, they see it. Okay, I need to be done in 15 minutes, so we need to haul ass. It's carved enough. I'm making my first incision. What's the best way to do this? Where's my first incision? Did I make the incision yet? I don't think I made the incision yet. I'm scared because it's just gonna like, it's gonna poke all the way through and then it's gonna be like shocking. First off, oh my goodness, first off I should make my outline. Maybe I make the outline with the fork. This is not going... This is really not it. There's no time for an outline. Damn, she firm. Oh, it did go through. It just didn't feel like it did. How far until I've gone through? Like, did this go through? It's close enough, and it'll pop out when it needs to. I'm gonna try to keep it hidden until the big reveal at the end. But, I'm rapidly running out of things to say. I hope you're well. If you aren't well, that's okay. Hope that you're on the way to be there. There was a gentle notification from my father's iPad. No one ever told me carving pumpkins was this intensive. Okay, so this is through. So where is the part that's not through? This is through. Oh, also, I don't know how much I'm, like, gonna... Oh! I guess I can just, like... Sorry, I'm rapidly losing the topic. I might be dating this video a little bit because I don't know when it's exactly going to get released. But today BDG released ABBA, which is really good. Stream SOS. Actually not on streaming yet, which is unfortunate. But also, Semler released Late Bloomer. I know that probably none of you listen to Semler, which is a damn shame. And if I have to be the one to tell you to go listen to Semler, I will take that burden upon myself, okay? As soon as this video's done, you will be listening to Late Bloomer, okay? Okay? Late Bloomer by Semler. That's S-E, take notes, S-E-M-L-E-R, Semler. Late Bloomer, L-A-T-E-B-L-O-O-M-E-R. Oh! Not expecting the projectile. Oh boy. Now that's something. And we go again. I'm scared of how long this video is going to be. I recommend watching it at two time. I recommend watching these kinds of videos at least 1.25, maybe 1.5. You could even get away with 2 if you really wanted. Like, ugh, you could do that, and I there's no hard feelings, except to Kisa Hagen because she does it all the time. This isn't. No, this is not quite it, sis. It's not. It's just not quite it. Just not quite it. Oh, Halloween's coming up, I guess. That's kind of, what's happening here. Oh, also, on top of Late Bloomer and ABBA, have you rewatched Over the Garden Wall yet? This harvest season? Have you watched Over the Garden Wall? The answer to that question is irrelevant. You have to watch Over the Garden Wall. I have now dictated the next, what would that be, 2.5 hours of your life? Between ABBA, Late Bloomer, and Over the Garden Wall? Okay? It's non-negotiable. I'm very sorry. It just isn't. I don't make the rules. So where have we not burst yet? Oh, it's the bottom. I'm scared now, because I feel like any second this is going to just burst. That's what we love to see. That's literally what we love to see. We love that. We stand. We're standing, right? 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 Now time to finish her off. Actually... Oh. No, don't go in. Don't go. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I'm getting goo on myself. I would rather if the burst shavings didn't go back in. You can't see this. You're not supposed to see this. Don't look. It's called an honor system. Kit Kat is very scared right now of the tripod. She's like standing up and like, whoa, what's happening? And you know, Kit Kat, I feel the same. The end is harder than anticipated. It's like pulling the sword from the stone. Okay, this is where it could get worse. This is where it could get bad. I won't lie to you. This is where things can go awry. Okay? Are you okay with that? It wasn't actually a question. It's not that your input doesn't matter to me. It's just that it's marginal. Also, this is a video, and you can't actually talk to me. And, well, you can in the comments, but you can't, you know, speak to me right now. Unless you found a way of time travel, which would be kind of crazy. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, bestie. Come on. Oh. Come on, bestie. Come on. Burst. Free yourself. Oh, am I going too deep? I am going too deep a little bit. Free yourself. Free yourself. Yes. 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 Free. Free yourself. Free yourself. Bleh. Bleh. Don't look. This is not for your eyes yet. Woo! You know, oh wait, I can... It was supposed to kind of look like Ron from Ron's Gone Wrong. And it kind of does. I love my pumpkin bestie, though. I love my little pumpkin bestie. That's it. That's all. Should I get a candle? I guess I have enough time. Let's get a candle. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave the microphone here for now so I can look for a candle, okay? Okay. My hand hurts from carving. What the heck? You're supposed to, like, put the candle in first, right? This is scary. My parents told me not to play with fire when I'm at home alone. Oh my gosh, I literally did it, guys. Look! Oh my gosh, guys, this is literally a jack-o'-lantern. Guys. Guys, I did it. Guys. Oh my gosh. I did it. Well, I'm a little covered in pumpkin guts. Not as bad of damage as I was honestly anticipating, though. So, thank you for joining me, and thank you to my sweet little guy. And yeah, so this was fun. I hope you have a fun Halloween, fun October, fun whatever you're gonna do. Stream ABBA, stream Late Bloomer, watch Over the Garden Wall. that's all I have to say. Do you have any last remarks? I can't say that. Can't. You want to tell it to them themselves? And on that bombshell, I will leave you. Have a good time. Have a nice whatever day, time it is. Bye bye. Toodles. Bye bye. He didn't actually say that. I said that and shook them around, whatever. Anyways.